My name is George Westerman. I'm a principal research scientist with the MIT Initiative on the Digital Economy and the faculty director for workplace learning with a new initiative called the Jameel World Education Lab. So JWEL is looking to put some science and measurement behind one of the most challenging efforts we have in training, which is figuring out what works in employee development. So we're going to be doing a lot of experiments about measuring performance. We're going to be doing a lot of experiments around what methods work for what kinds of material, but it's much broader than that also. Whether you are a pre-K to K-12 educator, whether you're a higher education executive or professor, or whether you're a corporate executive, not only how do you do the training, but who should be trained, what are the skill trends, how are we going to work that together in a strategic way, not just in the course way. We're building collaboratives among different organizations to really advance the state of the practice in all three of these areas. And my area is workplace learning, so I'm working very closely with corporations, chief learning officers, other executives in these corporations to try to figure out how do they find the right people, retain and improve the right people, and help people move through their careers. People leading learning organizations inside companies are facing two challenges right now. One challenge they're facing is finding the skills they need for specific new needs, such as machine learning, such as advanced manufacturing. These are hard skills to find, not necessarily finding them all from college, so what are alternative ways to find them, either inside your company or outside your company? It's one main challenge, and that's a short-term challenge. They're facing a much more strategic challenge too, which is how do we ensure and show that we are delivering high performance for the amount of investment we're doing in learning. And so these learning officers are facing both of these challenges, finding the right people and developing their people, and also showing how their organizations are working better. And that's what our workplace learning initiative is about. Certainly we'll do the idea about who is the best person to train for this job, how does the training work better, but we're also going to be looking at skill trends and skill gaps, and how can you target your money the right way so you can get the best return from it, and then show that that return is happening. So certainly we will be putting out information and videos and courseware that anybody can use for free, but that's only after it's built. The real value of JWEL is being part of the process as we develop this. We've set these up as collaboratives, not as research programs by themselves. And what that means is that you enter into conversations and you can be part of work groups pushing this forward, not just waiting for the results. So what is the value? The value is, first of all, of course, having access to the MIT people, being able to be research sites for some of these experiments and projects we're doing. But in addition, it's the conversations and the being able to work together with some of the best organizations in the world. So let's say you have a challenge on developing machine learning skills in your organization, not only can you work with us to do it, but you can be talking to people from Microsoft and GE and IBM about how they've already done it. And if we care about portable certifications across organizations, you can be part of there to make sure that it's portable in your way, not just having to adopt somebody else's standard. So what's the value there? The value is certainly the material we develop, but by becoming a member, the value is also being able to be there as it develops. We can do the work in your organization as opposed to waiting for it to happen to others. And the conversations that you get with some of the best companies in the world, including yourselves, are just tremendously valuable for the amount of, we're not asking that much money. There's a lot of value in being part of it.